In the 21st century, nations have collapsed. From the ruins of war arise a society fueled by greed. Profiteering mega corporations provide protection and jobs to anyone who abides by their policies. The alternative, a criminal path. Street gangs engage in a constant power struggle against rival gangs and authorities. But there are some that have no interest in gang affiliations nor company citizenship. They only pledge allegiance to the highest bidder. Their title, Bounty Hunter. Their only objective, hunt down.
Holy shit. Is that not one of the best, like, title screen sequences you've seen in a while? Oh, damn. So this game came out a while ago. It kind of got a re-release, and it's getting a little more buzz this time around. I saw it the first time, and it's interesting. I read there was this article on Eurogamer that kind of perfectly summed, I think, how I felt about it, because there kind of was a sort of explosion of Contra-likes. There was, like, Blazing Chrome and Broforce and things like that. And Huntdown seemed like kind of another one. But I think there's more going on here than my initial dismissal would have led me to believe. It's good to me. Hopefully it doesn't frame tear. That's my big concern. We'll take in a little story. We'll do that today. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Space Jam on VHS and Sandra, thank you both very much for the generous sub gifts. And I was getting everything warmed up. And King Egg, it's good to see you again. Hopefully life's good for you. Oh, partner has a new job she enjoys. It's all improving. Yes! Good to hear. You know you're in good territory when the difficulty selection destroys the screen.
Choose Bounty Hunter.
Choose your Bounty Hunter. Anaconda. John Sawyer. Mo Man. I gotta go with Anaconda. That name is too good. Recon droid. Look at her. She's like beating some dude up, shooting another asshole. Hell yeah.
I was born ready.
I like that spirit. Holy crap, man. This game is so grimy. There's a thumbtack in her car.
Welcome to Shimamoto.
Big like midway 90s arcade games like Narc. There is something special about that 90s vision of like 90s crime-ridden hellhole dystopia.
Anaconda.
Wolf Mother.
Welcome back. It has been a long time since the company acquired your services. So once again, you were personally selected for the job. We trust you are willing to accept.
Got nothing better to do, Ms. Rose?
I had a feeling you'd say that. A mother knows her children. The Huntdown is initiated. Our first matter is an urgent one. During the latest riot,
that's their logo,
known as the Hoodlum Dolls, somehow
they have brand works.
Enforcement and managed to seize control of a.
It's like a 90s version of the Warriors.
Looks like an inside job to me. Apparently, he goes by the name of Troy Lawman. Additionally, the area you'll be headed to has a few minor bounties that are open to your discretion. I'll transfer you those that are in your direct vicinity.
Downloading coordinates.
Oh man.
The Hoodlum Dolls.
There's a variety of colorful thugs with weird names. Mad Max style, like feral villains.
Down this Troy Lawman.
Love it.
And make Mother proud.
They're about to meet the devil.
Alright, sweet angel. What's some intel on this guy? Assault, vandalism, drug trafficking. Angel knows what pain is because he inflicts it. Armed with chains and knives, this devious lawbreaker won't be spreading any love. Approach with caution. Yeah, his portrait blinks. It's really cute. In love with the knitting, yeah. Like the face that's half in shadow. They gob 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 like the like almost Monkey Island style mouth animation. All right, I'm gonna show the hoodlum dolls what for. Fuck yeah. All right. There's a sprint. There's a sprint. Okay. I accidentally shot my car. Alright. Damn punks. Got some cover? Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm saving up for a hovercraft.
That's like the most 90s cyberpunk NPC line you could possibly say. Maybe if you called it a cyber hovercraft. Also, like that there's like an Ethereum. maybe that's not related, but God, that audio is so good.
Go, 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 go!
Late to the party, boys. I'll just help myself.
Sayonara!
Alright. That like a Terminator tink tink. Ah, that's sick.
Leave me alone, buddy. Jump down. Okay, you got it, buddy.
Shoo, shoo. That was one of my favorite mechanics from both Flashback and Blackthorn. Like the Prince of Persia style game that had a gun and you could go into the background. I don't think this is not like a rotoscope platforming game.
Checkpoint.
Pony surgery and repair service standing by.
Okay, you can buy health, I guess. Okay. Get a melee at close range, kind of Metal Sluggish. This is a new game? No. It's been out for about a year. But I think it like went from early access to 1.0 maybe? I can't... Something changed recently. But I can't say what for sure. So I didn't look into it that much. No seashells in this world? Not yet. If there's one thing I could wish for, it's that the Twitch dashboard would understand when a link will go off the bottom of the page. Scroll up. Jeez. Okay. Interesting psych juice. All right. All right. I think in context it's okay. There's a Jesus hot tub. I don't know. People who just post links and nothing else, and they haven't like done much lately. It always makes me wonder that it's a self-promo thing. But I did a deep scan. I scanned your history. I used my Terminator eyes, and you've contributed to chat before, so it seems fine. You can swap characters when you want. Oh, you can? Then why did they make you pick? Oh, right. Yep, they showed me that. I walked right into that.
Stay in cover.
It was in the pause menu? Eh? Oh, swap bounty hunter. Gotcha. Up, level be restarted. There you go. That makes way more sense. I love how they call you out. That must mean that there's specific audio for whatever character you're playing, which is pretty cool. This is actually really neat because they're showing you that sometimes you can go before, sometimes you can go after. They're like already teaching me about the game's mechanics, which is really cool. This is actually a really good tutorial for a game like this. It's really naturally forcing you to acknowledge all the mechanics in a very, like, direct and understandable way with the level design. All the little blood pools, oh man. And that, oh god, that music, that, like, really farty synth that would come out of computers and, like, the Mega Drive back then. It's weird because the audio quality is really good, but it's we're seeing a lot of this now, like things that identify the style that's associated with the technological restraint. So it doesn't sound old, but it's obviously influenced by that. I don't.
Finally,
So
been
neat.
waiting forever.
It wasn't that long. Come on.
Stash
Hey,
collected.
yeah. What's up, Fair King?
Checkpoint.
Playing. Oh! Jesus Christ. Why did that explode? Maybe that was in the background.
And stay down.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a big gun. Holy crap.
Those with bow.
I don't even think it was reaching me. Oh, okay. Wait, can you carry... Okay, alright. So you can carry one gun. But you can switch to your pistol if you don't want to use it. You want to save it for a boss or something like that.
Stash collected.
I love how the announcer has an almost like Rutger Hauer sort of affectation. Stash. Like kind of hard on that sh. Hot tub stream when? Again, any given day, you don't know if it's a hot tub stream or not. You're assuming that I'm not sitting in a hot tub right now. All right, sweet angel.
With sufficient thrust, the pigs fly just fine.
Let's not hide next to the explosive barrel, hey? Holy crap, this music.
Wanna chase the dolls, huh?
The orchestra hits, man. I love it.
I have your missing link right here. Don't yank my chain. Don't yank my chain.
Get it? Because he uses a chain. He says, "Oh!" He says one-liners like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle boss or something.
Wanna chase the dolls, huh?
Bounty collected.
Awesome. Oh, I did die. That's true. Okay, interesting. Cool. Now it feels like a good time to mention that I am affiliated with the Good Old Games Store. And wouldn't you know it, Huntdown is available in the Good Old Games Store. I received a copy of the game for free. Because everything in my life is awesome. But if you feel like buying it, I do like the Good Old Games Store. I like the Good Old Games client. And I get an affiliate bonus if you buy using my link, which you can find using the GOG command. So, that's that. Ethics in video games, sorta. This is more like something I would do. I'm like maybe making money off of something I would do anyway, which I think is more just like finding a win-win situation. But ooh, I was already using the Good Old Games client for pretty much everything. The tires! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so good.
Dreams.
Sir Shill, now we're doing it. Now we're talking. I guess shilling would be if I were abnormally excited about the game because I was trying to get people to buy it. And certainly, I guess, I am certainly excited about this game. This is pretty sick.
Hey,
Maybe that's fake. I don't know. I'll be playing Biomutant later, so you can judge my the intenseness of my shilling then. Ow! Okay. So let me see here. Okay. It seems like if you're close, like the safest thing is to dash into cover to make sure you absolutely move into it. Ow! Oh, that's cool! That's one of the stash guys. You gotta like move fast to catch them. Awesome! Holy crap! What a cool mechanic! Oh, that's really tough though. Okay.
You're patched.
Boot you out. Do you think IRL 2077 the world will be better or worse than the depictions in the cyberpunk genre? I guess it depends. This is gonna be Weasley, but it depends how you qualify better or worse. I think some things will be fundamentally better in the way that like medical technology and technology in general allows more people to enjoy a increasing quality of life.
You got hit by the best.
I guess global warming might really throw a loop in that if it's if the Earth's resources are actually going finite. We'll see. We'll see if people figure out how to solve that problem. Ow. Woof. Okay. That's a lot of mans. I have grenades. I had grenades. I think it'll be less visible. You know, maybe we won't have hover cars, but all cars will probably be electric, so it'll be just like cars will sound different because electric cars sound different. I really want that. Oh, that was close. Woo, okay. With the rate of population going up and ice caps melting, etc., there are about 25 years left before we have no clean drinking water easily available. I mean, that's if things go at their current rate. The more it becomes a market necessity to develop clean water, the more money will be put behind doing it. The concern is, I think, there that a private company will control water. In the way that like Facebook can control the internet now. Facebook can shape popular opinion. It has that unique ability. So it's not unlikely that a private company will control like Earth resources, and that will be commodified as well. I mean, water's traded as a commodity now, right? So you already pay a water bill, you know. So I don't know. I think it'll change and maybe be worse in some ways, but you won't be able to tell because it'll happen so gradually. I don't know though. Nestle wants to know your location. Yeah, you have to scan your forehead QR code to get your daily allotment of water. I mean, it might be something like that.
I'm not even trying.
But I think people could adapt to that pretty easily. They'll be mad about it, but if it's like you just have to boop a thing on the wall to get like 3 gallons of water a day, and then maybe there'll be a black market for people who want to illegally buy water to have like crazy lawns.
Used to being this good.
Whatever. Oh, you can whack people with a guitar? All right, definitely going to be doing that. Okay, so with a melee, a melee weapon can kill enemies hiding in cover.
There goes my sweet reputation.
That water, how do we get hot tub streamers? I mean, by then, I think it'll be visually impossible to distinguish
How do you like that?
a computer-generated person sitting in a hot tub from a real one, so it won't matter. Hot chicks in hot tubs will be like... There will be AI that are generating and running 10 hot tub women at the same time. All with, like, personality archetypes twiddled to different places on like... Think about it like a volume mixer, and there's just, like, various personality traits that you can dial up and down, and this feeds AI that is, you know, a hot girl in a tub. And then people choose the sort of personality they want to giggle and flirt with them over the internet. Makes sense to me. We're basically there, you know. Once you crowdsource that, and open it up to the entire internet, then everyone finds their market. So Belle Delphine was, you know, I guess I just thought of that. But to me, Belle Delphine was the first, like, okay, you were given exactly the tools to succeed in exactly this environment. And you found them, and you refined them, and that's great. That's cool. You know, 100 years ago, I think about this too. 100 years ago, what would I be doing? I'd probably be a chef. Maybe. I think about that. I'd probably be a cook. Which, if you think about it, is honestly not entirely dissimilar from streaming. Because I view the thing that I would find rewarding about cooking and serving people is that you can do something that's just so basic and so wonderful and so appreciated. Something that, when done properly, can just bring happiness without intent or overtone.
Pump it up some.
And that's certainly my intention. Oh, is he gonna get his health back? It's gonna pump it out.
Let's do it. I just need a high five in the face.
I can't remember where it came from, but it was the best line I've ever heard. Is that fighting sober is like dancing without music. I'm pretty sure that's from Yakuza. I'm reminded of that now.
Got plenty. How do you like my biceps? Look at me, pal.
The orchestra hits. Oh, it's killing me.
Let's do it.
The crappy sample. Yeah, the woo. You need the It Takes Two woo.
Moving sunshine. Daddy is coming for ya. I'm the best looking dog there is.
Somebody also mentioned that this game has a lot of bosses, like almost Alien Soldier levels bosses. So I'm really excited about that, because that's a lot of characters you can inject into the game. A lot of like voice work and variety, really. What happens when some say Let's 16 is streaming in the hot bathtub section? I guess it'll be dealt with in the same way that happens when a 16-year-old's playing a really mature rated game. Maybe they'll get a warning or something. All of these situations already exist, and they're being dealt with. This I don't know. The moral panic about it seems a little contrived to me. I thought we were all past that. I don't really think it's the same level comparison. Okay. You're allowed to think whatever you want.
Access granted.
Bad boy Bob. Oh, look, this is a bad boy. Bob is earning reputation amongst the hoodlum dolls from pit fighting. Rumor says that Bob has never lost a fair fight because no fight with Bob is fair. Bob's a bad guy. Oh my god, it even does the little buttons on your stupid hot rod console thing. Oh man.
I hate dogs.
What? Alright, I'm not so sure about this character anymore. There it is, okay.
Round entrance.
Left with a bang.
What happens if you... Okay, that does hurt. Great, great. Woo. That's great. So it is like a dive kick.
Checkpoint.
I see the concern, but...
I had a feeling you'd be screwing up somewhere around these plots.
Explicit material is already available to kids pretty much all the time. Kids have cell phones, you know. And if the concern is then that you're providing a safe harbor for pedophiles, I think you can be reasonably assured that Twitch is going to do everything they can to not let that happen. If it's already becoming a weird line to walk with hot tub streams, there's no way in shit Twitch is going to permit anything that gets them associated with with child porn because they're a business. So like, I think you can be reasonably assured that like Twitch, it's not in Twitch's interest to turn a blind eye to that actively happening on their platform, because that's been the like, thank God there are still some things that are sacred, and that is a death knell for a private company. So I don't know. It seems a little silly to suggest that is a possible genuine outcome here. Twitch is greedy and unethical enough that they need those hot tubs monies. That's not what it's about, man. That's not what it's about. What about the people who want to make that content? All I want to advocate for is to put an 18+ warning before getting in the hot tub section. All the porn sites have an 18+ warning. Being in a hot tub is not porn. I think the problem, like, can you look at a woman in a bathing suit and not think it's sexual? Is that possible? That feels like it's almost what the core of it is here. Women are allowed to exist. You know? It's not their fault if they happen to have good figures and are wearing clothes.
Stash.
And
collected.
Just... I can't, honestly? Okay, fine, but some people can. And if you can't, that's fine, and it's good to know that about yourself, but... Oh, that recharges. But that... Like, don't assume that that's the entire world, nor is that fair to hold women to be responsible for everyone else's horniness. Now, I know what that feels like, alright? Feels like, whoa, women are out here showing their titties and getting popular for it. And they know what they're doing, they're being sexual about it. Sure. You know what? Sure, yeah. Let's say yes. Here's another vital, amazing follow-up. So what? Guess what? That's everyone, and no one's harmed in that exchange, unless you make up a child that might be watching and having their mind turned to mush for some reason, and if that's like
Stash collected.
I don't know, it's a performance art, and there are people who enjoy that performance art. In the same way that there are people who watch people playing games where people shoot each other. We do a lot of things in video games or online or in entertainment.
I always wanted to do.
Amaranth's profile pic is 80% booba in the foreground and her face is literally in the background. Not my kind of thing. I don't actually give an F. Huh. Perfect. There are people who do. They like looking at titties. It's possible for Amaranth to have titties, and for people to want to see those titties, and for those two things to exist harmoniously on Twitch, and for it not to hurt you at all.
I hate that man. Wasn't my type anyway.
Hey, what's up, Rose? Love titties? Me too. Absolutely, me too. But you're right. Twitch has to be in the middle with the advertisers. So, also, here's something that no one talks about. Why isn't, like, Amaranth has built something. She has a community, you know, she has an income. You're arguing for that to be taken away or inhibited. You know that, right? You know that's crappy? Like, somebody that has like a good thing going and they're earning money and doing well for themselves, and you're just like, no, stop it, stop all of it.
Play dead. Good boy.
That's mean. What if you got big on Twitch doing like card opening packs, and then somebody's like, that's gambling. You're selling gambling to kids. You need to stop. What would you do? You'd nobly put it down. You're like, yes, we should protect the children. I'll go back to working at retail. Yeah, right. Come on. Also, I'm gonna hazard a guess that if
Just doing my job.
if anyone was just like, I mean, this is a bit hypocritical for me to say because I am a world-class knockout handsome man. But
I don't get it.
any living human, if they're you know, living could be supplied by just, you know, be there and be pretty, I defy anyone to say no to that.
Checkpoint.
I don't like these streets one bit.
I've been waiting for my take on the subject. I haven't been withholding it. It's been pretty apparent for me.
Dance.
People make money running. Oh, anti-vaxxer disinformation campaigns. Do you think Facebook and Twitter should have their hand tied on removing that content? So, if you're making that comparison, that means that you see hot tub content as damaging to society, because misinformation campaigns that actively harm, like, are actively and knowingly spreading mistruths, that is a world apart from somebody sitting in a hot tub. But you just said they shouldn't know it? Oh boy. Oh boy. So let me put this out there early. I am not debating any of this. Not with false equivalencies like that. There's a difference between content that does not damage society and content that does. And if you're saying that a girl sitting in a hot tub on Twitch is damaging to society, you are exactly 100% where everyone was 20 years ago saying that video games were going to make murderers out of kids. It's 100% the same thing, and you've become old. That's all it is. You've become old. This is the moment. You grew up and you wondered, how could anyone be that out of touch? How could anyone be that... It's okay. Happens to everybody. You don't like it, don't watch it. Now, granted, Twitch does need to do some catching up there in allowing people to filter that stuff if it really pisses them off so much. So, that's true. Oh, they were still alive. Huh.
You again? Ouch!
I'm gonna sit with legal weed, I'm gonna go fucking apeshit. Nice! Oh! A new day dawns. Ow! Holy crap, ow.
They say don't mix business with pleasure.
How can someone be so articulate while gaming so hard? I'm not. I'm dying a lot. Ow! I'm getting hit a lot. Oh, the fire needs to go out! Oh! Shotgun got me.
Not gonna hurt for long. Okay.
I have a lot of opinions about this, so I'm staying largely quiet. Yeah, I mean, that's the winning move, really.
Back in black.
The thing is, like, none of this matters. The situation is settling itself out right now, and guess what? The jury's in. Women are allowed to be on Twitch and have their boobs out. And would you really want it any other way? Would you really? Are we really arguing for less titties on the internet right now? Is that really what we're doing? Man, sometimes I'm just like, man, some people just want to be contrarian. Or maybe they view it as like there's only so much pie, and the titties are taking too much of the pie or something. I don't know.
Pathetic.
Come on a minute. When people sell their bodies in whatever manner they want as long as it's legal, you can look away/not partake. Twitch lets you hide entire categories. You can hide all hot tub shit forever. Yep.
I'm not part of
Now everyone's happy, right? That's kind of got it, right? That's it? Oh, fewer titties, you're right. Thank you for correcting. But yeah, I'll agree that like putting those in just chatting was probably not the best call. But this shit's fluid. You can't really like blame Twitch for not knowing how to handle situations before they exist. But you certainly can, you know, look at the speed at which they respond to things and the manner at which they respond to things. You know, they move slow. Every company does. Or they move slow by the speed of the internet.
Take him out.
Be careful.
Fuck out.
Awesome. Yeah, now it has its own category. You can filter it out and never see it again. Unless you like being mad at
That's
it.
a good look for you.
Or maybe you enjoy it, and you hate that you enjoy it. Just tossing out ideas here.
I need a ride.
Ooh, no! Oh, that was a bad idea. Should not have gone after that dude, but God, that case was so enticing. Oh, okay, I almost got the case guy. Awesome.
Where's my right?
Dang it. I keep thinking jump is...
Get out of here!
Now this.
Paranoia, nor aggressive,
I think people are getting defensive because women are censored a lot in society, and that's fair. I think the conversation is what kind of content Twitch wants to host instead, though. That's not a conversation.
Take him down.
Twitch decides that.
Stop them, you moron!
There's no conversation to be had there. I mean, maybe you can say your opinion, but why is it your business what content they decide to host? It's their company.
I need a round here!
Fire in the hole.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're allowed to feel about it for sure, but don't mistake having feelings as being like having an equal seat at that conversation table, if that makes sense. Feelings are fine, everybody's got them. But feeling a certain way, you know, you're not allowed to really dictate how things are done because of that. Not saying you were. Not saying you were. But a lot of people make that crossover. I feel blank way. It ought to be this. Just like, well, wait, no. There's more parties than just you here.
I'm a cat person.
Hot tub stream is the only topic to prompt several long paragraphs in chat. It's a complicated topic.
Explosive.
That makes sense to me. The issue is many women who don't even do anything sexual are sexualized or punished for sexual content because they have larger cleavage. We are all different and have different body types. Stop judging and bringing people down. Some women are more well endowed than most. Yeah, some women just have the booba. It's true. It's a bit tough. I've always been, I don't know. I guess I've always been a bit more of a stoic human being, and for me, it always seemed like I was responsible for my actions, and I can't, like, my nature or my impulses or whatever. It seems awfully weak to me to say I can't control them, or it's not my fault that X happened. So to, I don't know.
Last. Now let's hunt them.
To be mad about boobs, I'm just like, I get it, boobs are great. But I feel like I used to do this, is basically project my own frustration at the influence these impulses had on me. And instead of admitting that, like, oh man, I got a bone saw? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, he's hitting the ropes! Holy shit! Oh, fucking, I love it. Oh, look at him go! So, I don't know, it used to really frustrate me, and I can't, you know, go so far as to say that other people do this, but I think I did used to resent attractive women because I didn't want to feel like anything had control over me, or that there was a part of me I didn't understand.
That's me!
Throwing gas cans?
Strongest of them all, yeah.
Man, no argument. Ooh!
Oh, you'll...
Dang, that was going well for a while. Let's see here. What I don't trust is Twitch and its business practices. They don't have a proper system to counter the strikes or to proper systems to protect creators from improper DMCA strikes and stuff. Now, I know this has nothing to do with hot tub streams, but as an aspiring content creator, it makes me not trust Twitch and all my income on a company like this. Yes, they are getting better. Yeah, they're a private company, and no, you shouldn't trust them. No, you're in a good spot.
Coming at you, yeah. Need some gasoline, yeah. Beverages, yeah.
The thing is, like, here's the deal. Twitch is here's another aspect that I don't see discussed much, and maybe it's just when it comes to Twitch being a company. I promise this is topical. Yeah, they're gonna choose money. Of course, they have to. That's the score. None of this is charity. So just be aware of that. That's the game. If you acknowledge that, then a lot of this becomes so much simpler. I frankly don't understand where this this frustration that wait a minute, these companies are companies. They always were. I really genuinely don't understand where the notion came from that like any of these services are doing it for community or kindness. But yes, it's good to acknowledge that. The thing is, once you acknowledge that, then suddenly a lot of these like frustrations go away immediately. Yeah, they're policing music now because they're getting bigger and they want to sell ads. This happens every single time, and I guess I can't blame anyone for like being surprised by it the first time around. But new content platform, no business partners, no rules. You can put up content, and if it does well, great. And then once you like get more business partners, and the money goes up, and the size goes up, then it increases lag to market. The company becomes less agile because there's more voices involved. Once the ad dollars go up, then the ad people start to call some shots, and that's just you always gotta do what the man says, you know, where the money comes from. What are they supposed to do? You're like, screw you ads, but now we have to lay off 100 people. I mean, granted, Amazon is making $3 bajillion, but that's business. I guess it'd be nice if there were a like distributedly owned something, but once enough people like got on that platform, then democracy would turn into that too, of just people making decisions to serve the masses, and if you're not in the mass, then you get left behind. That's a general exasperation at how corporate the world is now. Okay. But because of that state, you're allowed to just flip a switch and be live on the internet. So you can roll it back to the 90s, and then this doesn't exist. I guess there's some ideal version of today that doesn't have those issues, and that's good. Like, we should strive to find that. But merely identifying a problem does not change anything about the nature of the problem or why it exists. And sometimes things that people identify are problems are actually best case solutions. It's just not 100% in line with what you want. I don't know. Music policing thing reminded me of MediaTek getting muted sometimes on VODs, and that made me wonder where to submit potential MediaTek clips. You can just whisper them to me, or like send me a DM on Twitter or something like that. I have a lot to go through, a ton. So there's that. Oh yeah, also you can go back to the 90s and pretend it wasn't corporate on the same level it is today. Yeah, it's just less. I mean, honestly, the tech has democratized things. Let's say it's the 90s and you have to go through a studio system to get on a talk show or something. And let's just say that you, I don't know, like you accidentally made a joke and it landed wrong with the casting director. Boom, you're cut off. And then the rest of your career maybe doesn't happen because of that one moment. Now you're on Twitch every day. You can have one flub and it doesn't matter. If what you're putting out there is good and people like it, and you do it for long enough and you cut through, like, you have more control. Well, control is largely an illusion, but more opportunity because of the platforms that, yes, are owned and operated by corporations.
I love making an entrance.
Ow, that hurt. Okay. Got some platforming now, sort of. Yeah. Damn. If you're popular enough, you get many heated gaming moments without losing your career? Yeah. JonTron's fine. PewDiePie's fine. Darkside Phil's not doing so hot.
Thanks.
But, I guess the only people who have truly been wiped, like, hard canceled off the internet, I don't know.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Is JonTron fine? I don't know, he's still got a YouTube channel and it's getting, like, millions of views, right? Is that not the case? It might not be the case, actually. I don't know. I don't follow that stuff, so maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I'm not even trying.
Yeah, Darkside Phil didn't get canceled, no. He just keeps getting banned and bankrupting himself. Oh, God bless him. Darkside Phil is 100% a real one. In the 90s, if you wanted to be a famous comedian, you had to be on Letterman. If you couldn't get there, you'd sink. Now you can start a podcast and post on YouTube for free and become way bigger than you ever could have been on Letterman. Yeah, and you're not gated by audience appeal either. You know, you go to Letterman, your audience is going to be, I guess, like, I don't know who your audience is going to be, but like they're not going to... They're not going to book like an edgy emerging comedian. Maybe they would, but you'd have to clean it up because it's broadcast TV. YouTube, for as much as people whine about demonetization, you can do whatever you want. Gosh, if you're on NBC, holy crap, your career would be over. And getting demonetized also doesn't mean that you can't do it or say it. It just means you can't make money off of it. So even that's not that restrictive.
Wakey, you're patched up.
Be a true artist and perform on a metropolitan street for the masses, like street busking. That's the real way to do it, huh? Anyway, sorry to engage on a heated topic. I apologize if anyone felt uncomfortable. That's usually not what I try to go for here. It's just sad. We should bring each other up and appreciate all body types for what they are, that bring others down. Help others out and make them better, not look for negatives. Doesn't help anything. I see other women bring other women down, and it's sad. People with bigger cleavage get hot. If they show some boob, it may not always be for attention. Stop taking it the wrong way. Those who do the hot tub streams are doing what they feel is entertaining. Yeah. And that's kind of the idea, right? Entertainment. People find different things entertaining. Getting playing Hitman again. I really want to. I really, really, really like that game. I'm just, it's been difficult to find time to get back to it. They have hot tub streams with animals. Yeah, actually, just today, a marine rescue center is doing a stream of otters, and it's in the pools category, hot tubs and pools, and it's beautiful. They're little otters. And they swim around and they're really cute, and they have little paws and they grab things with their little paws. Absolutely recommend.
Collateral is my favorite kind of damage.
You guys might want to check it out, actually. If you filtered the category,
Come on.
at least go look at that.
Have you lost your mind?
I was watching that last night while they were napping. It's actually just super calming too, because it just has like water lapping sounds. It's just little splishy splashes of water and then maybe an otter squeak here and there. It's oh my gosh, you could see the little like shadow of him in the alleyway before he ran out.
Sorry about the door.
But yes, those otters definitely better not have female presenting nipples. I don't know. Just to conclude the topic, well, maybe it's a bit naive to think this will conclude it, but I think Twitch's blog post on the matter was actually really well written.
I saw another case carrying a flamethrower in the middle of the street.
I see. Well, thank you, Tony. I'm about to lose viewers to otters. I'm okay with that. See, this is the thing. Like, if somebody wants to go see otters, they're gonna find otters eventually. I can't trick them into being here. Wait, I just heard a can pop. Yeah, Tony just slammed a cold one and threw the can outside. Awesome. But yeah, if you feel differently on the topic, here's what I would invite you to do. You don't have to, obviously, but I would invite you to read another one. Damn, Tony, you're laying into it. Check out that blog post, and then I'd be curious what points in that post you specifically disagree with. because it seemed to me to be well-reasoned, and it seemed to acknowledge Twitch's needs as a company, acknowledge that, you know, these hot tub creators are creators, and they are making content on Twitch, and people do express that they like it. So, you know, you don't have to agree with it, kind of like you don't have to agree with me. But in this, I guess I'm a little selfishly curious what the disagreement would be with the way that they kind of laid out their case.
Vengeance is mine.
New topic: why can't men hang public dong? No one's gonna sexualize dongs. They're gross. I mean, to me, it's the gross part. I have been in too many public bathrooms. I guess dudes already don't wash their hands.
Them, you moron!
But at least if there's not a big dick slamming around on the bus seat, I can pretend that I'm not immersed in other people's dick oils and penis cells all day. As a bi guy, just seeing some dick is hot. I mean, seeing some tit is hot. I think, Ow! I keep forgetting the back one lives.
Gotcha. Business as usual.
Play the game Helltaker. No, I haven't.
Out of the way! Come on, move it!
No, he got on his hover bike. Oh,
You smeller.
I love those little dudes with their stupid little suitcases. Would have enjoyed the stream without hearing the words dick oils. Yeah, well. There's always going to be a little fly in the ointment. That's life. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, thank you guys for linking the Marine stream in chat. Here's an idea for you. And granted, yeah, this is a bit of a stretch.
And I bring you
This character rules. Imagine that 14-year-old little Timmy really wants to see some juicy grown-up boobs today. And then he goes to the hot tub list and he's like, yeah, I can't wait to objectify women. And then he sees cute little otters and he's like, oh my god. Well, I have to masturbate first because I'm 14 and there's no turning this off, but after that, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna look at these otters and I'm gonna discover a lifelong passion in marine biology. So you see? You see? It all comes full circle. Chicks in hot tubs actually educational. Ow! Don't you want kids to go to college and save dolphins? Ah! Yeah, came for the booba, left with a marine biology degree. Exactly. It's full circle! And then, exactly 18 years later, a girl who grew up loving all the dolphins that are still alive decides that she wants to do some hot tub streams because she discovers that she looks really good in a bikini and wants to pay for her medical school. But she wouldn't have done that without all of the dolphins, because of all the dolphin science. So you see? You see? Oh! That sounds like some weird fanfic. Yeah, it kind of is. I love the little smiley on the welding mask. At this point, sex work should be legitimized. I feel like that's one of those things that in my lifetime I will probably see happen, which is exciting. I think that's exciting. There's gonna be an Amazon, but for like escorts, you know? You'll be able to like tap a few buttons on an app. How is that a bad thing? I can do that with weed now. I mean, God bless the state of California, but I just have to like boop, boop, boop. That rules. That's one of those things like living in the year 2077. Boop, boop. I can't remember who said it. It's something that like kind of gets repeated because it's a really great observation. But essentially the idea that replicators from Star Trek exist right now. You can have anything fabricated and delivered to you. They're just really slow by Star Trek standards. We have replicators. It just takes like 3 days, you know, depending where you are globally, to get nearly anything. Faster if you're using like Postmates or something like that. Then the replicator takes like 30 minutes, maybe less, maybe more. But like that's the sort of thing where the time will go down. Thanks to like drone deliveries and stuff, you'll be able to, or automated cars. You'll be able to boop. You'll be able to boop things and just get whatever you want. A sex worker, sure. A little weed, why not? And a synth taco. Aren't 3D printers replicators? Sort of. I mean, they can create shapes, but out of a few different kinds of materials. I don't think they can like molecularly reconstruct things. But yeah, the idea certainly occurred to me too that 3D printers are just kind of slow replicators that don't have a full feature set. You can't use a 3D printer to make Earl Grey tea hot, unfortunately. Not yet. You can, however, order that on Postmates. So it might not be hot, and it takes a while. And you gotta walk out of your apartment complex or something. That's a great line. I guess she doesn't like dogs because she's evil and she knows that, so. It is really hot today, you guys. Maybe that's why I'm picking up some fiery topics, because it's real toasty in here. Oh, okay. Shit. I didn't know the fire jet would get you. Just get to that hell.
Dirty business, sugar.
No! Why did I go for it? It's like a tea kettle that's about to boil. Crap. Oh, there's fire down there. Oh, I'm so close. Ah! Ooh. I play Proteus. It's another boomer shooter if you didn't know. A little bit. I think for like one evening. But yeah, there's a ton of boomer shooters I want to catch back up on. I'm glad that a Medieval is getting like some big updates and it's starting to get a little more buzz. Because I loved a Medieval. Man, now that's a good THC Tuesday game. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a minute and relieve myself. I'll be right back. Behave yourself now. Oh, I should take a moment, though. I should take a moment to thank you all for engaging with a discussion that many people are very passionate about and hits on a lot of things, but everyone was very civil. So, thank you for that. Appreciate that. And yeah, you don't have to agree with somebody. That's fine. You can just stop there, that's all. Alright. I will indeed wash my dick. I'll be right back. See you guys soon. Gosh, can't believe I didn't have the right transition thrown up. Is this a wallpaper engine thing? No, Captain. Oh, you mean that video? No, that was a demo scene demo. I need to look up some more demos too. Those are always so good. It's like it's the closest to video games, you know, just minus the interactivity. But it's got the tech, the visual, the audio. Troy Lawman. Oh God, I love his earring. Far from his vow to protect and serve, Troy Lawman is the hoodlum doll's top dog. Unpredictable and deadly, he patrols the arena enforcing hoodlum law. Not for long, Troy Lawman. An ex-cop, how dare you. Whoa! I better get points for those guys. I have to admit, owing to THC Tuesday, I have missed 1 million subs, so I apologize. Let me catch up on those. Buttonox, thank you for the sub. I do love that name. It's just fun to say. Buttonox. Macrophage, thank you. I am Paperclip, thank you very much. Carmine, thank you for the sub. It's good to see you again. Virus with Shoes, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Man, how come Macho Man wasn't in more movies? Just as Macho Man. He was so good in Spider-Man. So perfect. He's resting with the angels now. Right? Yeah, we lost him. Flamadeus, thank you for the sub. Boobs are the best. Boobs are the best attached to the person you love. Man, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Just wanted to think about it for a moment. Gunny LM. There we go. Thank you for the... Gunny Lieutenant Major? I'm just guessing. Thank you for the sub. STP Gaming, thanks for the cheer. Neon Punk Q. Hope everyone's having a great day. This game looks sick. Yeah, it's very cyber. Thank you for the sub. Deucin Man, thank you for the prime. Lupinator, thank you for the prime. And Joxil, thank you for the sub. Hope you're doing well as always. Love your stream. Thank you very much. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Zero complaints. Got some things dealt with. Got some... okay, so yeah, just diving in is usually not a good idea. Some sort of resident evils have cleared recently. And you know what? I'm gonna take this moment to make some announcements. They're not that exciting, so don't get worked up, but the first, bad news first, theoretically. This will be my last stream for about a week, maybe a little less, maybe like 5 days. I'm traveling since Steph and I are both vaccinated. Things are opening up and stuff. We're going to Las Vegas. We're gonna have us a Vegas weekend, or an extended Vegas weekend. So no streams for a couple days after this one. I might be able to stream on Wednesday, but odds are low because I got to do some prep work about Inside Games and stuff like that. But yeah, so I will miss you guys. I should still run Media Tech on Friday though. I have discovered a couple of tools that make me feel more confident about setting it up and leaving it going. So I will do that. I may not pay the closest attention to it because got some plans and things on Friday, but
call me later.
If you want to just tune in and watch that, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine too.
But my hands are kind of full.
Whatever, man. I am here at your leisure. All right, announcement number 2. I have already talked about this, but I did finally launch a highlights channel on YouTube. So if you want to watch only the edited stuff, edited in short form kind of things, there's a place for that now. Instead of uploading like once or twice a day with multiple hour videos, it'll be 2 uploads a week.
Fire in the hole.
20 minutes or less each. So hopefully a more curated, more focused presentation for that content. If you use the highlights command, you can get a link to it, if that's something that interests you.
Stash collected.
Again, if it doesn't, that's fine too. But I think the editors that I've been working with have been making some great work, and I've been a little disappointed at the performance. I feel like they deserve a better platform, so I'm trying to provide that.
I need a challenge.
And nothing is monetized on that channel yet, so I think YouTube still runs ads, but it probably won't be nearly as many as once the channel like gets more. It has to hit like a certain cutoff of subscribers and view time. So that'll happen eventually. How do you get up there? Can you jump on this? No? Interesting. Maybe you have to jump. Oh, I bet you come from the other side. I love that he starts cracking open some brews.
Get out! Stop them, you moron! Cover me, you idiot!
That is such a cool way to do this. Do like stage secrets. I've always loved secrets that are gated behind expression of skill. So like when the Celeste strawberries, those are fantastic. Because it's like, to get them you have to play the game, but do something that's just a little bit harder. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pop-Tart. Will you have a debut Titty Hot Tub stream from sometime after when you get back? I don't know about that. I've been asking for that. I feel like I would need to be in a little bit better shape. Give me 3 months. Give me 3 months. Ooh, a hype train started. Ooh, thank you guys. Hugo laughs. I trip up on that one every time. Hugo laughs. Thank you very much for gifting a couple of subs. Big Ope. Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you guys.
This is a good spot for business.
Finally! Been waiting for...
Yeah.
Didn't mean to trespass. The door was coming.
Okay, that's interesting.
You little prick, stop!
If you... Oh, okay, okay. Okay. The slide into cover, I think, might be way better. But you okay, wow, that's a long slide. Interesting, interesting.
Give me that case!
Where's my right?
Damn, okay.
This is just my profession, love.
Stash collected.
I had a third thing, but I've forgotten it now. Oh, right. Well, actually, I guess there's... Now I've thought of two other things. First thing, Inside Games. It's really fun. We finally put our faces on the thumbnail, so the last episode seemed to do pretty well.
Stash.
But if you're not aware, I feel like I'm trying to get better at plugging things, because I never do that much that I'm working on. But if you want to see me and Bruce doing gaming news again,
This is more.
you can type !IG into chat. Ow! That still hit me. That'll link you to that channel. Starting to move around, starting to do some things. But we're kind of in the super early phase of the channel, so trying to figure out how to, trying to figure out how to grow organically on YouTube is a whole other game now. Which is, it's actually kind of exciting because it's like it is starting over, trying to figure out the techniques that work in 2021. Was that IGN? No, IG. Although that's a really good idea. Inside Games News. I mean, that was always kind of the joke back in the day. And then last thing, this one's the shilliest of all. It is in fact THC Tuesday, Mars. So I'm a little buzzed right now. Troy Lawman. Oh, he's in the mech? Oh, jeez.
Coming quietly now, sir.
Drunk. I'm affiliated with the Good Old Games channel.
Gotta hit the shield.
And wouldn't you know it, Good Old Games sells this game. So kind of like creator codes on Epic. If you decide you want to buy this game and you do so using my referral link, I will get a 6% commission.
Now, take him out!
That's only if you feel like you want to buy it. Ooh, and you feel like old Law Dog getting some of the change. Does IGN have an official acronym? Oh my god, I never once thought about that. International Gaming News Network. Because I think you have to dash forward through the missiles. Like the sound of that. How much is it though? The game? If you just use the GOG command, essentially it'll put like a tracking cookie on your browser, and then any purchases you make will go to me. So, I think it's like 20 bucks. I think. Okay, you gotta shoot the shield every time. Imagine Games Network. Yeah, that's it. Dang. I didn't watch the latest IG episode, but someone on the What a Show Discord said they were writing for you in Brisbane Inside Games. Yes, Cameron. Cameron. I started working with Cameron on the last episode. Sort of splitting up the script writing duties, and yeah, it was fantastic. So, what is honestly like the most rewarding part about being independent for me so far has been being able to like scale up and share the success that I've found by creating paid work opportunities for other people. So that's another big deal about why I'm sort of trying to get a highlights YouTube channel off the ground. Is because when people doing good work, I want that to kind of grow and scale up. The more that people watch that content, the more that I can make. Which, you know, it's not to put... There's no guilt trip on anyone about anything. But that's the goal. If I can drive up views on that, then I can pay more.
Please don't!
Which is really exciting. I've tried Spiritfarer. Yeah, I played it a little bit on Game Pass. I'm not super far into it, but I played it for a couple of evenings and I really liked it. I intend to go back to it.
I must break you.
Finally finished Like a Dragon, and I was like, what game should I pick up next? I think I'm gonna finish Gears 5. It's weird. I tried flying around a little bit in Elite Dangerous. I was like, I might as well make some cash. But man, for some reason, I tried playing that game via NVIDIA Game Stream to my TV through my Shield, and it was just like chugging like a mad dog. I think Elite Dangerous might hit the video card in such a way that prevents it from being able to encode video efficiently. Because it was like chunking and dropping inputs and stuff, which is really bad when you're trying to fuel scoop a star. I flew into one once because it just like hitched up and then was like pitched me down into the sun and bleh. Was Cyberpunk good? Johnny, I'm gonna say yes, but I am, out of everyone you'll ever talk to on the internet, I'm probably the most positively biased towards that game for a multitude of factors. So, there used to be a way to set who you wanted your affiliate money to go to on GOG. Really? Maybe there was, I don't know. Sarah Sinsel Mint, thank you for the resub. It's good to see your name again. Put about 10 hours into Spiritfarer, then got the bug that wiped my save and couldn't go back. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. Especially in a game like Spiritfarer, because it's not like you can just skip most of that. Yeah, there's a lot of like time has to pass in that game. Go trade Pathologic. I had it installed for a long time.
Access granted.
But no, I haven't. Got a new stage. Oh, we're in the sewers now. I guess it wouldn't be a 90s game without a sewers level.
It appears you haven't lost your edge. And for the time being, order as we know it is restored. Now on to our next matter. I'm sure you've heard of the Misconducts gang.
I've heard a thing or two, Ms. Rose.
Hold on a second.
It seems that the Misconducts have a new leader. He goes by the name Unholy Goalie. Our sources are saying that he claims to hear voices and has summoned a vast number of Misconduct charters to assemble at the arena.
Unholy Goalie?
How shall I put it? Gathering.
Oh yeah, Pop-Tart. Good Old Game Store is PC only.
Enforcement does not have the interest.
Thank you for looking, though. I appreciate that.
For the time being, this is where you come into play.
I'll keep my stick on the ice and my eye on the prize.
This meeting must be checked, my child. I'm sending secondary bounties as well. But don't lose focus. Something's amiss at that arena.
Downloading coordinates.
ED's really bad about culling and memory saving techniques. A graphic software guide did a breakdown that shows the game renders everything in a 360 around your camera at all times. Doesn't cull textures that are hidden behind walls. So when you're docked in a space station, the whole ass station is full rendered even though you can't see 2/3 of it. Well, yeah, I mean that is a very natural decision to make when you're making an engine that is only going to be flying around in space. That's totally fine. It's inefficient, but I think it's inefficient now that the game is being pushed outside of that boundary. And I haven't had performance issues with Odyssey. Well, I mean, it you know, it doesn't run at 8 million frames per second, but I guess I tend to not think that anything new on PC that's this experimental, I guess, would run that well. Maybe I'm being too generous, but why is my car in neutral? That's weird. No, specifically, weirdly, for me, it's just that I was getting these, like, nearly, like, evenly spaced lag spikes, where it would just, like, for a half second lose like, video feed, and then chunk and catch back up. And it could be the driver, it could be some other thing going on with my PC, it could be something about my internal network, it could be a lot of things. So I haven't troubleshooted it. Alright, what's going on with TNT Randy? Oh, Fight and Rage? Ah. I have seen that. Yeah, I've come across that a couple times. I've been curious about it. Picked up Silent Hill 4 on GOG recently. I don't play PC a whole lot as I only have a laptop that doesn't run games well, but installing games from GOG made the process so smooth and it works so much better than on my laptop than the games from Steam have done in the past. I'm glad to hear it, Death Moon. Yeah, GOG is pretty dedicated to the more classic way of managing PC installations, which is that I guess it does have an overlay and a wrapper, but oh, interesting. Elite Dangerous does that for me at the same time as well with audio. If I'm watching Netflix at the same time, it'll hitch and then lag the video for a few seconds. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with the way that Elite Dangerous does network traffic. Huh, because that's very, very similar, Cyan, to the same and it was behind a switch that had video streaming coming through it as well. Like Steph was watching something on YouTube TV. Oh, I see. Apparently Odyssey removed graphical and memory consumption fixes that were put in place before. Apparently the framework for Odyssey was designed on a version of the engine that didn't support the fixes. So those have been rolled back and now they are trying to reapply them ASAP. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, that's fixing the car as it's barreling down the highway, yeah. Maybe it makes packet priority lower than normal? Yeah, maybe? Maybe. I mean, whatever. I'm not too upset by it. I think if that is not something that I can troubleshoot and solve, I don't know that flying around like that is really going to be all that enjoyable. Which is sad because that's the perfect environment for it too. Just comatose on the couch, just jumping from system to system. TNT Randy remains at large, not because of enforcement's lack of effort, but because of his outrageous weaponry and signature use of TNT. Don't blow this one. The misconducts. Oh, look at them all. This is like 90s Cyberpunk Warriors. It totally is.
The subway is closed. Didn't you dollies pay attention?
We got a gang war? Oh.
Kill them all!
I keep typing stuff and others keep beating me to it with regards to Elite.
And I thought I was having a bad day.
Let's a moment of recognition for seeing it and not entering it in chat versus just saying the same thing twice. You are the silent hero.
Watch out! Bounty hunters!
That makes this world turn.
Come here, I'll show you.
Huh, okay. Almost made it.
I hate hooligans.
If its packet priority is marked on the same level as VoIP, likely in order to keep their servers stable, if that was the case, then it would be high latency on the stream end. But I feel like I would have heard of that.
Checkpoint.
Do you know how hard it is?
It didn't. It's also a matter of like,
Lights out.
I don't remember
Bounty hunting!
the previous version of the game doing that. So it could be related to memory and efficiency issues. Maybe this game is hammering like video card video memory in a way. Shit. I've had issues in the past, specifically in regards to streaming, where when video utilization spikes.
I'm taking you in.
Oh my god, he's got a shitty windbreaker. There we go.
Stash.
They're tailing me. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes.
Catch. Explosive.
So, I don't know. I remember specifically the reason that I switched to a 2-PC setup was because I was streaming Assassin's Creed Origins, and that game, for some reason, was putting my video card at like 80 or 90% utilization. And I learned that like the video card won't encode video frames if its utilization is that high. So no matter what, if your video card gets tapped out, NVENC won't be able to fire. It won't have the graphical overhead to even produce a video frame to send to a streamer. So I wonder, I haven't looked at my video card utilization while Odyssey is running, but if it's doing something that's spiking the GPU to like 100%, I could see why it would have bad streaming hiccups, because that's where I'm at. I've heard recently that systems that could run 80 to 120 can barely support stable 60 at this point, so maybe there's a lot of inefficiency that needs to be ironed out. That sounds like the case, yeah. I don't mind that, you know? I don't mind that. But I feel like maybe that's Stockholm Syndrome-y, because that's very like classic PC to me. You don't like playing through a game. The narrative of playing through a game is not just playing through the game. It's also living with certain performance problems that gradually change and morph and disappear as time goes on. So, you know, you play a particular game and then life gets in the way, a week goes by, there's a patch for the game, you come back to it and it's like, oh, okay, that works now. And this other thing doesn't. Okay. And then just kind of, the game itself sort of morphs under you. Is it a streaming thing? I'm running at a full pelt on a 3070. Maybe for me specifically, because I was streaming to an NVIDIA Shield, Elite Dangerous. So I gotta keep. I feel like I want to keep mentioning that.
Waiting for you to push my button.
Yeah, maybe. What I haven't done is stream another game from my PC and see if it's fine, because that would make it very clear if it's like a machine level issue or a game issue. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's wired. Big wired dolly.
Let's light up the place a little, boys.
Because inputs are also streamed, so you sync an Xbox controller to the Shield TV.
This is just target practice.
And that's what sends inputs to the PC and back. Look at him hiding in there. Oh, I didn't see that. Sure do. I sure do, Randy.
Catch this.
You see him coming down the escalator. That's so cute. Oh man. I love that they just wait there. They're like not running down the stairs or anything. They're like, whatever. I'm gonna get shot as soon as I step off this thing, so what's my hurry? 99% chance of getting a promotion? Urge splitting! Yeah! I'm happy for you. That's great. How are you celebrating? Ooh, okay. I don't think you can shove them out of cover. Damn. He's got range. I thought I could get away. Still it works, so no alcohol yet. Gonna knock back some drinks tonight. Manager already mentioned setting up a transition plan with my manager, so I'm pretty sure he's willing to take me. Ooh, that's great. Congratulations. Nothing like clocking out of my job and then talking troubleshooting shop as soon as I'm off. My job overlaps with my hobby so much I spend more time trying to fix things than playing them. That is also the PC experience, isn't it? Yeah. It really is like, it's like 80% playing sweet video games, 20% like messing with a model kit that keeps breaking itself. That's being a little dramatic. I think PC maintenance these days is as low as it's lower than it's ever been, and it's really not that difficult. It used to be so much worse.
Don't say I didn't warn ya.
You didn't. I can't say it. Damn. Gotta keep remembering shotguns. Shotguns hit everything. Dunk before time. Thanks for the sub. Yeah. Tech life is bittersweet like that. It's fun to play with toys, but the toys only require more maintenance.
What's the matter? You look all blown up. Here, catch this.
PC games are whack. I was playing an old game, getting like 20 FPS, and turned off hardware mouse cursor, and it jumped to 120 FPS speed. Yeah, that's fun.
Fire in the hole!
PCs are just big, complicated machines. The possibility space is so much higher, so people end up making all sorts of wacky assumptions about how they do it. I think the reason for a lot of that wackiness too is PC is one of the few places where you can have software that was written 30 years ago running right alongside software that was written yesterday, and it's expected to work on the same platform in the same way as it did 30 years ago. And it kind of does. Like, sometimes that takes a little doing, but when you say it like that, it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. But it's not shocking that it takes a little bit of curation here and there. Yeah, when it works every time.
Bounty collected.
Is that true for Windows? I know it's pretty true on Linux systems. To a point. Windows will not run 16-bit executables anymore. You have to have a virtual machine for that. So you go back far enough, and yeah, Windows will just say nope, not doing it, won't do it. So they're in the process of cutting some things off. They are finally progressing the platform in a fundamental way. Cyan, thank you for redeeming a VIP ban. And first of all, before you meet your fate, let me thank you for watching the stream enough to even get that many points. I said it super high on purpose, but oh no, I don't want to. Oh, 1 second. Pop-Tart says I got result back from my ultrasound. It seems like the mass is growing back. 16 millimeters, micrometers at the moment. I'm seeing the surgeon on the 3rd. See what will happen and if I need surgery again. I'll keep you all posted. New job has been extremely accommodating so far, thankfully. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Pop-Tart, but we'll all be here for you. And hopefully you'll get good news. But I appreciate you staying strong through all this. It makes it very easy, I think, for everyone else to support you, which is a weird thing to say, but you do whatever you gotta do. And if you ever need anything, let any of us know. I'm sure we'll all be more than happy to help out. Alright, Cyan. Turbid, thank you for the resub. Thank you for watching again. And let's see if the gods are going to be kind to you today. Oh no! Oh no! No! I don't like doing this is the hardest part of the job. This is the part they don't tell you about. Nobody won today. Well, Cyan, you're certainly a dedicated viewer. Someone who deserves VIP. But all I do is hit the button, and it's fate that handles the rest, so I have to ban you for an entire hour. I'm sorry to do that, but here we go. Godspeed, Cyan. Yeah. It's hard, but someone's got to do it. No one's out here doing it but me.
Access granted.
Nadja Drago. But thank you very much, Cyan. Thank you for watching, being an avid viewer of the stream. Enjoy your ban. You will be back. Someday.
Stash collected.
Stash. Oh, they make little skater sounds. Those are some quality screams. Oh, I thought I was gonna boot him. He killed me instead. Windows 95 was good enough. Stop fucking with it. Prove me wrong. Sometimes I do have those thoughts. Like, would I really be so upset if we never got past the, like, ow, Windows 95, PlayStation era? Yes, reject modernity, embrace DOS. Like, Windows era, 3D accelerated, optical media, Windows era gaming. Like, Wing Commander, Deus Ex, like, that was some pinnacle shit. That was some king shit. We got back there. I think we have crawled our way back and exceeded that high pinnacle. Like now, right now. What?
Where'd you go?
They hockey pucked the little grenade. Oh my god. I was like, there's a reason they're giving me a grenade right here. Windows 95 didn't have USB. That's true. It had serial ports and gonky ass drivers.
I hate roller skates.
Bounty hunters again.
This is a safety announcement.
Stay out of trouble. Can't wait to show this one.
A little late on that one. Become terminal god. There's got to be a way to like boot Windows. Yeah, I mean, that's not too hard. You could just boot into PowerShell. Is there a way in Windows to not have the Explorer shell run at start? Can you turn that off? I'm sure you can. It's one of the services, right? You could just you could run like Windows 10 and not run the Explorer shell and just have it boot into PowerShell and do everything from that. If you wanted to be a terminal god, ironically, you don't have to use any Windows when you use Windows. Windows Server Edition could for sure do that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't need a visual GUI for my streaming PC. It does make it easier to interact with from my visual main PC. Oh, that's really cool.
Grenade out the way! Peace out.
You down? Okay. My PC has been so messed up, so Explorer doesn't start when it starts. It opens a command prompt and I need to call Explorer in it. Oh man. Super Green, I've been there a couple of times actually, yeah. That's usually when my PC's on its last legs and it's time for a format. When the Windows shell just won't run anymore. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I have to put an explicit call to Explorer in my startup. That might be what you can do. Once the shell's up, just find your startup folder and put a shortcut to explorer.exe in there. Or yeah, system restore or system repair. Uh-oh.
Got something for ya.
Oh. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Multi-kill. Oh, shit. Someone notify next of kin.
Ugh, chunky. Okay. I've been playing a lot of this game not from cover. I think that's the idea. Alright. You can melee people out of cover. They can melee you out of cover. Holy cow, that's a lot of guys. Wow.
Live to see another day.
Yeah, air splitting. The Bloodthorn was one of the first things I thought of. With that like fade into the background and like the gun up thing. That in flashback. I have to go to bed, but I'm looking at pictures of Radiolaria and watching the stream. Now I want to know what Radiolaria is.
Look alive!
Someone needs to clean up this mess.
Cold-Blooded 98. Thank you for gifting us up. The booting you out of the repair truck is a good touch, yeah.
Stash.
It's like an actual boot kicking you out.
You don't know who you're messing with.
It is not a metaphorical kicking you out the door. I think PC is all tech, more possibilities equals more moving parts equals more things that can break. Yep. It's all about feature set. The more things a computer can do, the more things it can not do well. Damn it, I already died. I'll see you, Blanche.
Services?
Look alive! You don't know who you're messing with.
Man. Okay.
Get out of my sight, damn you.
Okay then.
Well, what do you expect?
I just realized that it was kind of the ecosystem of mobile phones that allowed gaming consoles to sort of expand into the PC space in terms of functionality.
You know who you're messing with.
Having app stores that sort of abide by API guidelines so that you can ensure functionality.
Didn't think so.
We've been using the same order handling system work for like 30 years. It's ugly because it never breaks. Yep. There's a cost to modernization. There's a cost to changing things. If the cost of the change isn't outweighed by the benefits, you just don't do it. That's business, baby. Every job I ever had the oldest point-of-sale system in the world. Just absolutely ancient, because there was no reason to change it. It still took people's money. Oh, shoot.
Eat this. You're making this easy for me.
This came out co-op. It looks like it, yeah. There's like a little, there was a little press start to join thing in the upper right.
Hail to the queen, baby.
Damn! Oh, I'm not dead yet.
Someone needs to clean up this mess.
That was a lot of dudes.
Checkpoint.
Hover.
Oh yeah, I player 2. There you go.
The subway. Come on, then. Cab on.
Smooches.
I work at a big ISP. We still have a few clients with ancient phone systems, ISDN. The reason they didn't swap is, why would they? If all they need us to do is answer their phones, why would they close the phone lines for several days to make no discernible change? The amount of revenue loss is just not worth it to them. Yeah, exactly. But then the way it like balances out is that the cost of operating that becomes more expensive as it gets older, and there's less ISPs that will service ISDN lines. So like, you guys have an outage or something actually does break, they gotta send out an ISDN specialist? It's gonna be some old dude wearing suspenders and like has a really weird beard, and his rate is gonna be like $200,000 just to come out and look at it, because he's like one of 2 people who know how to fix this shit left in the United States. So that's when it's like, okay, we gotta modernize because we can't afford to fix this if it goes down again. Yeah, Fortran. I mean, those are the dudes that pay like $200,000 for an Elite Dangerous ship.
Sayonara!
Those are the dudes that pay like 20 grand for one really expensive commission of furry artwork. Eventually they'll be forced to change, but they're not going to change unless we literally take it away from them. Yeah, why not? It's a tool. Whoa, that's cool. Champ onesies. I want to be that guy. If anyone want to pay 200 grand for furry artwork, I'm up for it. Oh! Lempos has done incredible art in the past. Definitely recommend them if you have some furry art you'd like to commission.
Such a fan.
Actually, I might have a little something. Not getting into the furry game yet, but... Ooh! I wonder if gibbing an enemy makes it more likely that they'll drop health or something like that. Or if it's just luck of the draw.
I keep telling you people, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Let's start the bowl, Sparky.
What?
Playtime is over. Slay time starts now.
Start up old Sparky.
I'm far deadlier than you. For misconduct.
Shit.
I must break you.
There it is. There it is. Why be, you know, why be demure about it? We all know what's going on here. What? What? No!
I'm just getting started.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna jump. Okay. So she doesn't change if you're not on her level.
Welcome to Death Town. Population, you. No autographs.
That was dumb.
And stay down. Start the bowl, Sparky.
Is that a lives counter or death counter in... Wait, hold on. In the top left. Enemies killed, yeah. I actually didn't... I wasn't really looking, so I didn't know.
Who wants some?
I must break you.
Bounty collected.
Whew. Hard knock Murdoch. He's having an ordeal. Hard knock Murdoch has had his eyes hard knocked around, huh? I guess if you live in a sewer, probably a little gonked around. After my GPU died, I just decided to get a new motherboard and chip. Still have to wait to get a new GPU. Thing is, I went from Intel to AMD. Because of that, my PC would only list my boot drive as boot override. I'm still trying to run the old Intel architecture, so I had to reinstall my OS drivers, fix the problem at least. Yeah, Nick Cage, I in the past, I've never been able to switch CPU and motherboard and have Windows boot. It does seem to be a lot more welcoming to that now, but still definitely something that I would, I usually do a fresh install over if I switch. Even if I switch motherboards, even if it's like Intel to Intel, that's usually a good time to do that. Synth Viking, you need to get this game now. Well, if you do, allow me to drop this on you. I am a Good Old Games affiliate, so if you use my link, I'll get some cheddar. But yeah, if you just use the GOG command, you'll get a tracking link to the Good Old Games store, where I would recommend you purchase it. But you can buy it wherever you want. It's more important that you buy cool games. Got the Cyberclaw back? Yes, I did.
Stench. Underpaid.
I am half tentatively, probably not, but maybe. I think after a weekend in Vegas, I'll probably want to just take it easy for a day, which is to say, I intend to be at least a little hungover. But if I feel fine, and I might do that, that might be the case too. I want to get back into playing Cyberpunk with the Cyberclaw, and that would be on Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday, something like that. But yeah, get back to using the claw.
I got a new best friend.
With the misconducts.
You got hit by the best. I hate sewers. Now
Okay.
gets the blood out there.
If you kick somebody into an explosive barrel, it will detonate. Excellent.
Get out!
Checkpoint.
Grease them bounty hunters.
I hate hover.
Just dropping explosive barrels. These kinds of games are so charming, right? It's hard to think of a better way to spend like an evening or two. Oh, holy fuck. Oh yeah, it's the big thing. The anti-tank rifle. I mean, I think this game is a bit of a mark above and beyond, though. The background art is just stellar. The animations are outrageous. The audio and music are top notch. Like the use of color is super good. The pixel animations are just the layered like movements of the backgrounds. There's a lot of background animation. There's a very smart use of cutscene like that. There's a lot of depth back there, and it's not even a huge set piece, or like a big vista that they really draw your eyes to.
Checkpoint.
Hustle up, will ya? It's friggin' dark down in here.
But like the repair car has like junk on it because it's down in the sewers now. Also, I love that he like starts cracking brews if you hang around long enough.
Stay alert. Play spree.
So the levels are super well designed, and that may not be so obvious just from you know, watching it, but it does a really good job just through the design of the level of introducing new mechanics to you. Like that's a perfect example. There was the trap, shwoomp, like something big that falls, and it says, "Look at the ground. Like the ground will kill you here," and then like one thing after that is a mine, smaller, but probably gonna blow you up if you step on it. And it's just like a really smart and oh right, a really smart way to draw attention to hazards on the ground. But you know, danger sign, a big sign that says mines, but it's so much smoother than having a big window pop up saying, "Jump over mines. Mines will blow up. Jump over them." really, really clever design.
Stash collected.
That's the kind of thing that I think keeps people having fun and not getting frustrated with what I would think a lot of the actual problems with games of this era were. Just arcane design decisions and frustrating difficulty spikes. Enemies that don't telegraph their mechanics.
Just glowing ya a kiss.
God, the VO is very good. We played Nightmare Reaper. Oh.
Bounty.
Metal Slug was the OG in this genre. It's hard to think of the very first like side-scrolling shooters. Contra was definitely pre-Metal Slug. There were a lot of these in the 80s. Does he really have like PTSD? Yeah, he does. The horrors. I gotta gun this fool down while he's freaking out about war. Oh my god! That's so good.
This guy's crazy.
This is so great. And just like cramming this much personality into each like mini boss. He is losing it. Oh shit! Arrgh! You're really just fighting a homeless man with war trauma. Yes, I am. Because it's the 90s and shit is crazy. Oh fuck! Oh Jesus! Jesus Christ, man! Holy fuck! Oh, he's losing it. He's on fire? Oh, God. As a Predator Contact reference? I think so, yeah. This game is certainly full of them. I mean, granted, when they were annihilating the jungle with automatic weaponry, it wasn't because they were laced out on PTSD, but... Fuck! Like the Cyber Psychos. I was just thinking that, yeah. They tried to convey a different story and like different vibe with each of them. Although I turned their brains off with my hack powers, so I didn't get any of that. Which is kind of why I'm excited to play a different kind of run. I think there's a fair amount of like environment interactivity and like boss conversations that I didn't have because I just turned people's brains off before I even got in the room. What the oh, mine. Right. Right, they warned me about that. Specifically. Oh, no! I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Why does the horrors get funnier every time? Because it's the only thing he says!
Consider another career.
Such a good scream, because it's like it's not trying to be like gruff and military. It's like ah, damn it! Oh, I got comboed. I'm very grateful it didn't do 2 pips of damage. So I guess you're actually invincible when you're flying through the air. Oh. Fuck! I don't know what to do. The horrors! Grenades will hit you out of cover, I think. And he can melee, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel the same when you're supposed to get the guy from the nightclub. I just hacked the bouncer, pinged the network, made everyone inside insta-kill themselves, walking over the dance floor of corpses being like, that just would have been cool to navigate. Yeah, I mean, doing that is cool, too. Like, the idea that you can do that and the game allows for it, and that's the character you're playing, where you are that sort of ghost in the shell cyber god. Every room you walk through is just dead or unconscious people. But yeah, it turns out they don't talk. So you snip off a lot of dialogue and story sequences, I think. We'll see. That's kind of why I want to play it again. Kind of seeking out other gameplay scenarios. Putting the game's premise to the test. It seems like people, by this point, I'm sure people have diagrammed out all the content in the game and the actual variability of it. It seems like a lot of the variability is more in like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue than it is in fundamentally different outcomes to a given quest. Which is, you know, not really what they said, huh? I guess it really depends. Depends on what was expected. I did see somebody comparing like a quest from New Vegas to a quest from Cyberpunk, and like the Cyberpunk was, you know, didn't have as many branches, but it was also a graph intended to show how much better New Vegas was, which maybe it was. I don't know. Or should have liked Fallout 2 a bunch though, or I remember liking Fallout 2 a bunch. Oh gosh. I don't know how to get away from his guns when he's shooting like that. Maybe you just have to really, really hide and cover and wait for him to run around. There he goes. Fuck. Okay, he like shoots top. He shoots top, middle, bottom.
Go for cover.
Fuck! Thought I could make it. The horrors. Yeah, he won't just run up on you and shoot you. He will give you a chance, it seems. Sometimes. So it seems like they are a little fair in that they won't pin you to cover from off screen, have him run up and then melee you. But if he's on screen and he changes like height, it seems like they'll just bash you. Hot take, Fallout 4 gets too much flack for not being an RPG, but it's a very fun exploration-based shooter. Yeah, I don't know that I can disagree with that.
You look good in that.
Yeah, it's just not for me. Not for me. It seemed this is my the cynic in me talking. But it felt like Fallout 4 was just an attempt to mash popular gameplay mechanics into the most accessible parts of the game. So the parts that everyone says they like wandering around, leveling up, feeling like you're making dialogue decisions, not necessarily actually doing it. Those were the things that have survived, and then they like threw a little Minecraft in there. So to me, it just felt like a pretty mechanical combination of things that were market tested to be like likable things. And it felt like those mechanics didn't really work together either. So it felt like somebody went to a whiteboard and they were like, Fallout plus Minecraft. And then they made it, and it was like, okay, yeah, that's kind of what it is. I don't know. Didn't work for me, but that doesn't mean it didn't work for everybody. Once upon a time, and maybe a little bit now, would have been a bit galled by the exchanging of what I consider the series' identity to be for something that seemed popular and bankable. trading away soul for sales kind of deal, but...
Bounty collected.
Yeah, soulless is kind of the word that pops into my mind, which is a shitty thing to say about some, you know, the combined creative effort of hundreds of people. You didn't feel like your own character? You felt like you're playing a character in which you can only change their looks, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it felt like Borderlands. In Borderlands, you're a character, and I guess the character is the skills, like the skill tree, but the gameplay was the same. Just kind of rolling through a world of wacky characters, making decisions that don't really matter, picking the gun with the greenest number on it. Whatever. It's still a video game. Like it's allowed to be pointless. That's the point. So I don't hold that against it anymore. There was a time when I would have. Teddy Taxman. This psychopath is Unholy Goalie's right-hand man and accountant. His short temper and high body count proves that this taxman doesn't just crunch numbers. Engage. Starting 14 advice to a sprout. Chill out to the music, but maybe find something else to watch on the side. Find a nice anime to throw on, or a nice TV series.
I'm not even trying.
Because Realm Reborn can, you know, it's an MMO from 2013. I guess it's been modernized a bit. But. And then yeah, whenever you go to a new dungeon or do a new trial, let's make sure the music's up. God, this music's so good. Apart from that,
checkpoint.
The game's pretty good about introducing itself, I think. I live in New Vegas and still play it often, but I cannot get over all the problems inherent to that engine. Quality of animation, models, textures, gunplay, etc. So much that it breaks my immersion. New Vegas isn't the only example of such, but it's one that stands out in an otherwise great RPG. Interesting. Yeah, I had similar issues. Like, this is so weird, but when Skyrim came out, everyone was kind of like over the moon with how good it looked. And I was like, this doesn't look very good. I was a PC elitist and still am. But, ow, right, that's an explosive barrel. But I remember playing it and being like, man, Oblivion looked pretty cool for its time, I remember. It ran like ass on the 360, but it ran okay on PC and actually kind of looked modern. But by the time Skyrim came around, I was like, games look way better than this on PC. So that was part of my disappointment with that game. Now, you can mod and throw E&B filters on it, and then it'll look like that kind of game. You can get it there. So, I guess it deserves credit for that. That was stupid.
Come here, you little whiter. Bounty hunters you need.
That's cool. You can melee while you're reloading.
First sight. Hard to get used to being this good.
Oops. Shucks. Didn't have the... Got too used to that rocket launcher. Damn! Interesting. My problem with Skyrim is the game looked a little better than Oblivion, and the quests and general gameplay was far inferior to Oblivion, IMO, but that's just me. It was inoffensive.
There goes my sweet reputation.
Stash collected.
To me, Skyrim felt like they were sanding down all of the rough edges, but I actually kind of liked some of the rough edges. It gave the game more character, and that character seemed to kind of start going away. It became more polished, you know? It's almost like, I think on a philosophical level, I think you could liken it to, you know, some of the complaints people were having earlier about changes in the Twitch ecosystem. When things get bigger, when the market gets bigger, quirk and charisma kind of get left behind sometimes. That was something that I had felt a little frustrated about, because I saw so much quirk and charisma out of Japanese game makers such crazy senses of humor and a freewheeling nature sometimes of like, let's just put it in. There's no concern or I feel like less concern over what we'll market and test and sell, and sometimes this is just our creative vision. Can still exist at higher levels. So I appreciate whenever games have the
I just want to watch the
audacity to be weird. Stick with the flamethrower. The golden rule of flamethrowers has deemed that this is a good flamethrower. Huntdown has a good flamethrower. Put it on the board.
Checkpoint. No one bucks the mystery.
Oh man! When you're in cover and you have the flamethrower, there's like a little blue light from the pilot. Oh, that's awesome. That's sick. Big aliens vibe on that.
So hot, baby.
What makes a bad flamethrower? 0 range and no damage, I guess. We're talking about video game implementations. The Dead Space flamethrower? Yeah, it's the golden rule of flamethrowers, man. It's they're either great or terrible. Largely terrible.
Bounty found.
I'm Titty Taxman. Time for trying out my new security system. Have fun. I told you, don't call me at work. I don't have time for it. Oh, sorry, Bob. Didn't know it was... Yes, Bob. But, no, I haven't seen it. Yes.
Calling his mom during the boss fight?
No, but... Mom, I don't hear any Mom. No worries, Bob. No, I don't hear any gunshots neither. Yeah, must be something on the radio. They wasted brandy in Chicago? Oh, no! I'm so sorry, Bob. Murdoch's dead, too? That something came up. Gotta go. Talk to you later, boss. Get back up now.
Oh, shit! Shotgun, right. That's all it took, huh? Damn it. Stupid.
I told you. Don't call me at work. I don't have time for it. Didn't know it was...
Trying to do fancy stuff.
Yes, but, no, I haven't seen him. Yeah. No, but... I don't hear any alarm.
What am I thinking?
I'm gonna get you for that.
Right now. Ha, I told you. Don't call me at work. I don't have time for it. Oh, sorry, Bob. Didn't know it was... Yes, Bob. But, no, I haven't seen him. Yes. No, but... Mom, I don't hear any Mom. No worries, Bob. No, I don't hear any gunshots neither. Yeah, must be something on the radio. They wasted brandy in Chicago? Something came up. Gotta go. Talk to you later, boss. Get down here now, you morons! Want to do it the right way? Do it yourself, as Mama always says. Witness the power. I'll blow your face off and forget about it. I'll sleep like a baby.
Damn, 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 damn. Ooh!
Bounty hunters.
Bounty collected.
I have to admit, while it doesn't have as many RPG elements as the previous games, the dialogue system in Fallout 76 is actually way better than 4. Almost New Vegas tier with the amount of non-charisma stat-based dialogue options. Really? Well, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Hey, what's up, Man Mountain? Welcome.
Access granted.
Unholy Goalie. Found him. Unholy has reached legendary reputation since uniting the Misconduct's characters. Rumors say he grew up in the wasteland with looters and mutants. Approach with extreme caution. Engage. Oh no. I never unpaused my recording. Well, whatever. I'll just have to fix this later.
Hunter.
Man, I even thought I should make sure that I hit that button, and then I didn't. Well, what are you gonna do? Easy come, easy go, you know? That was loud. Why was that so loud?
How do you like that, huh? Rest in pieces!
Whoops.
Look out! I'm getting good at this.
Oh yeah, the Blade Runner pick. Little Rachel. Yeah, this game is not shy about its references, is it?
Checkpoint.
I'm not comfortable with this.
You gotta. Now you're just playing hard to get.
Bounty hunters in here. Don't mess with the bear. You don't know who you're messing with.
No! God, his smarmy little jacket. That character is so perfect. Damn it.
Sweet dreams.
How old is this game? I think it came out about a year ago.
I hate such.
What did you think of Blade Runner 2049? I liked it, but my friends didn't. I really, really, really liked it. It was, to me, it was an extremely worthy successor to Blade Runner.
Wasn't my
And that's like the best thing I can say about it. With, it felt like it was in universe. It felt like it tackled similar themes, but in a new way from a different perspective. Yeah, I really have no complaints about it, but I can see why it wouldn't be for everybody.
ain't much of a living, buddy.
The original Blade Runner isn't exactly a crowd pleaser either. So it was just as boring as Blade Runner, which is what you can expect. Yeah, right. I thought it was an extremely well-crafted film, made like everything it went for. I think it nailed. And I was also pretty into what it was going for. So I liked it. I liked it a lot. But I you know, can certainly understand why somebody would not.
Get it together, sister.
You don't have to like it. My friends loved the first film, though. That's odd to me. But you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Nobody's wrong unless you don't like Speed Racer. But it's strange. I would not have guessed that, I guess is what I'll say. I would have thought that if somebody liked the original, they'd be okay with 2049. Because I think pacing and tonally, it's pretty similar. Although I could see others, there's something about maybe the aesthetic and the look of the original Blade Runner. Like, late 70s, early 80s sci-fi has an aesthetic It's like the difference between Alien and Aliens, you know? I could see somebody not being into a newer style. I think original Blade Runner got a reputation for being an action film because it inspired many action dystopian sci-fi. 2049 marketed to that, which was a mistake. I can't hazard. I didn't watch the marketing campaign or anything like that. The trailer certainly had action-y shots in it, but every trailer does. Oh, they didn't like the ending or how it handled Rachel and her relationship with Decker. Okay. I can see that too. That seems like a strange thing to have a strong opinion about, but that's okay. Their story and the follow-up to it seemed natural to me.
Witness the power.
Oh man.
For tonight, all the charters are summoned. Tonight, we will gladly go out in the field of battle, and we shall move.
Yeah, music is outstanding. Cinematography was really, really great. The color grading and shots they got, the contrast and a lot of the, like, just the scene competitions, every frame of painting type stuff all the time in that movie. They didn't like Jared Leto. That's odd to me as well, because he wasn't very Jared Leto in that film. But okay. I can see somebody not liking him as well. Jared Leto's a piece of shit. Is he? Has Leto been canceled, or is he just weird or stupid? I don't know. I don't follow Hollywood drama, unfortunately. Or if it's more serious than that, I apologize for calling it drama. Well, I don't know. He's got a reputation of being a total cunt. Oh, okay. Aren't you supposed to not like him? I mean, yeah. I guess he's incidentally a villain in the way that Tyrell may have been in the original. I don't think it really comes out to that.
Bad happened to you, or are you just natural?
Leto was the villain, was Pitch Perfect, Out of Touch CEO Billionaire? Yeah. I mean, like, literally man-made God territory, which is kind of what Tyrell was. You know, examining man's relationship to God, to their fathers, to their creators. He's like, if Tyrell was the, like, scientific version of that, the pragmatic engineer, Leto's character is the actual living human deity version of that. Somebody who is into the spirituality of creation or life creation or like civilization curation. That's kind of what I read into it. And that reads a lot into how love reacts to him, seeks his approval, sees him when she's dying, that sort of thing. Because she's getting closer to her god, that sort of deal. That's what I'm sorry. I'm getting it heavy into my interpretation of the film here, because I'm waxing philosophic now. But yeah, I mean, simply that I can think about these things is, I think, testament to the movie and the way it presents itself and its themes. This seems really easy so far. But yeah, I mean, more than many other films, 2049 is a movie where you can come away with it with your interpretation of what you think things mean, and you can't be wrong. You cannot be wrong. I think it does ask a lot of interesting questions, though. Questions that are worth thinking about. Oh, here we go. All right. I was like, yeah, there's going to be a phase 2. Oh, he is hulking out. What? Just liquefy that guy. The gun is now in his arm. Oh, he's coming for it. Holy crap. Oh, that has got a pretty big hitbox. giving me plenty of health, though. This still feels too easy. I guess this is just like a showcase boss. Maybe he'll get a third shot. That would be awesome. Now that's how to do escalation. I shouldn't get my hopes up, though. Aw, okay. Alright, alright. Can you see cover from those blades like you can from bullets?
Area complete.
God, that splash screen is great. Just like holding the match backwards. Oh, that's awesome. Sick cigarette lighting technique. God, that's sick, man. That'd be a good phone wallpaper. But yeah, usually you need like a box or an empty hallway to duck into. Just started Mass Effect 2 and all I hear now is the launching probe. Yeah. Need to play the real planet probing game. Elite Dangerous. Oh gosh, the Heat Seekers. Oh, that's such a good logo, though. That's such a good logo. All right, I have to at least start this next level.
Well done. It wasn't your cleanest mission. You had to shut down large sections of the subway system.
I stopped that mutant from taking over the entire city core. At least give me a smile.
I am smiling. As projected, the gang's morale has declined.
Oh, see you, Pop-Tart. Have a good day at work.
Vulnerable enough for the less than competent law enforcement to clean up your little mess. Unfortunately, your recent activities have caused the Heat Seekers to be a bit restless. They run operations along the outskirts of the industrial sector, mostly arms trafficking and hijacking transports. I think this may be the perfect time to pay them a little visit.
Do you think there's going to be an auto-scrolling level?
Permanently.
One where you have to like jump between motorcycles and shoot dudes? That'd be
Their
rad.
leader goes by the moniker Ringo Road Rage. I want him neutralized.
Oh, that's delightful.
Transferring bounties scattered in the area for you now.
Downloading coordinates.
Dean Dandy.
They're using the highways to smuggle heavy weapons through the city. Start there.
Well then, let's get this show on the road.
Oh, it's me! Those eyebrows. A bold highway robber who is usually scorching the streets on his hoverbike looking for trouble. He has 2 speeds, run and gun. Okay. A biker gang. Look at him!
Did you see that? Huh?
He's already Elvis posing.
You folks might be as good as I am.
You are such a killer, Dean.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You are so mean, Dean.
That's my name, honey.
Like everybody totally wants to be like you, Dean.
All right, baby, that's enough. Folks, spread out and step on it. Ringo don't like waiting.
Holy shit. That's the guy you get to go shoot, huh?
Engage.
Oh fuck. Okay, so she just says the things she hates. And yeah, so she hates dogs and she hates men. This is my Oh fuck. Anaconda might be a video game character all-timer. Oh shit. What game is this? It's called Huntdown. It's actually not new, even though I think it re-released or hit a 1.0 or something. But it rules. It rules real hard. Oh, this music, man. I feel like I should be watching a sizzle reel of surfing.
Don't mix business with pleasure. But what do I?
A sniper? Oh, it's like an AUG. Awesome. Holy shit. This game rules. Is that Cheap Trick? Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. Like an edgier Cheap Trick.
Pathetic.
Ow.
I'll send you to hell.
It's showtime! You done already?
Sick. I think I heard a little bit of a Wilhelm scream there, too.
I hate motorcycle games.
Add it to the list.
To have hold you up.
Bullet holes. Sounds like an ad for the video toaster, right?
Checkpoint.
I'm not keen on being wrong.
Let's ride, boys!
That's a good look for you.
See that, like, that's an example of how amazing this game is. You pick up the like remote det in a place where you're safe, and then they throw the exact kind of enemy at you that's just begging to be exploded by the thing you did, because it's like press Y to throw it. It's a new thing, and you're like, okay, and then obviously you're gonna throw it on the ground, and then then a motorcycle comes by and it's like, blow it up. Maybe there's a good time to do that in the near future. It's just like just chef kiss moments that they just tee up for you to do and feel like you're a badass. This game rules, but I have a lot of other games I want to play today, so I'm going to take a quick walk around. I'm going to use the restroom and come back with Biomutant. Yes, that's another game that's out. So both of these games, both Huntdown and Biomutant, are on the Good Old Games store. I'm affiliated with them. If you use the Good Old Games command or GOG command, get an affiliate link for me. Yeah, apparently Biomutant has some people are a little iffy on it, so I'm excited to check it out. Lempos, I'm not gonna stream isn't over, so I look forward to whatever you're working on, because you've just made some amazing works of art so far. But yeah, I'm gonna check out Biomutant. Yeah, pretty mixed, so I'm curious to see. But yeah, Good Old Games link, you can get either of these games there. Good Old Games also, if you buy Biomutant, just throwing this out there, they'll give you Shadow Warrior 2 for free. That's a promo they're running right now. So there you go, take it or leave it. Let's see what the game is like, because I'm curious. And this is an opportunity for me to test my shilling, because if I get through it and I say it's great and tell you to buy it, then I'm an effective shill, right? So let's see. All right, I'll see you guys in a second. And yeah, Erica is the FMV game. Wait, it came out a year ago. I thought it came out today. Did it come out that long ago? Anyway, I'll be right back. See you guys soon.